Okay, you have got to hear this. I've got a story for you today that is it's a masterpiece of catastrophic awkwardness. We're talking about a top-secret mission, a full-length mirror, and a conversation so spectacularly off the rails, it truly belongs in the Cringe Hall of Fame.
But hey, before we get to our main event, just think for a second. What's the most mortifying misunderstanding you've ever been a part of? Got one in your head? Good. Now hold on to that feeling, because I'm about to introduce you to the new champion of them all. Okay, let's dive into this glorious mess. So, let's meet our protagonist. He's just a regular guy who has to get a minor medical procedure. It's no big deal, but it does require a little, let's say, personal prep work at home. His mission is super simple. Get it done quietly and privately. And let me tell you, those two words are about to be completely and utterly vaporized.
Now, just for context, the procedure is called embolization. But honestly, that's not the important part. What is important is the one simple instruction the hospital gave him. He needed to shave the area beforehand. This one single, seemingly innocent detail, yeah, that's the tiny spark that's about to set off a raging inferno of family drama.
So he comes up with this brilliant, totally foolproof plan. Step 1, tell his mom he's just going to lock himself in his room to play some video games. Classic. Believable. Step 2, he lays down some newspapers on the floor for, easy cleanup. And step 3, begin the delicate operation. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right?
And this, my friends, this is the exact moment where a simple, practical chore takes a wild, glorious left turn into a full-blown crisis of vanity.
See, to do a proper job, he sets himself up right in front of a full-length mirror. Makes sense, right? You need a clear view. So he's alone, he's pantsless, and he's totally in the zone. Everything is going exactly according to plan.
And then, as he's admiring his own handiwork, something really strange happens. His confidence just skyrockets. For no reason. He's looking in the mirror thinking, you know what? Not bad. Looking pretty sharp. Uh-oh. Dangerously sharp, as it turns out. He gets so carried away that he just starts posing. And we're not talking about a little flex here. Oh no, we are talking full-on, ridiculous, high-fashion poses. In the mirror, with no pants on. He's living his absolute best, most secret life, having completely forgotten the #1 rule of secret lives: you have to lock the door. And that's our cue for the horror movie music to start playing. Because right as our hero is at the absolute peak of his private fashion show, a wild visitor appears.
At the absolute height of his posing career, mid-vogue, he catches a little flicker of movement out of the corner of his eye. It was a movement that wasn't coming from him. A movement reflected in that very same full-length mirror that he was so captivated by just a second ago. It's his aunt. She had just stopped by to wish him well, casually pushed open his bedroom door, and was treated to a private show that is absolutely going to haunt her dreams forever. Her eyes go wide. She slams the door shut, and our hero is left completely frozen in a state of terror that I don't think science can even measure. So now he's trapped. He's paralyzed by shame. He can't come out of his room, but he can hear everything. And what he hears is a conversation where his mom and his aunt are speaking the same language, but they are living on two completely different and equally mortifying planets. Okay, so let's get the two realities straight here. In his mom's world, her sweet son is just in his room playing some video games. Simple. In his aunt's world, she has just seen her nephew in his birthday suit performing some kind of bizarre narcissistic ritual for his own reflection. So his aunt, trying to just make some small talk, asks his mom, is he busy? And his mom, with what has to be the worst timing in all of human history, just chirps, oh no, he's not busy. He just really loves doing that. And there it is, the one word that completely seals his fate, that. To his mom, that means, a video game. To his aunt, that means the pantsless fever dream she just walked in on. The conversation has now officially split, and one of those paths leads directly to eternal, unending shame. Oh, but it gets so much worse. The aunt, now you can imagine she's deeply concerned, asks what on earth he's actually doing in there. And his mom, bless her sweet, innocent heart, delivers the final blow. Oh, I don't know. He's always fiddling with it. I guess it helps him relieve stress. I mean, can you even begin to imagine what is going through his poor aunt's mind right now? His aunt is so profoundly disturbed by this new information that she just says, I think I'd rather he just drink and smoke. That's the bar.
Whatever she thinks his secret hobby is, she has decided that alcoholism and lung cancer would be a major step up.
So our guy is just sitting in his room, listening to his entire character get assassinated, one catastrophic misunderstanding at a time. He is in a checkmate of pure, uncut awkwardness. There is no escape.
Let's just map out this absolute nightmare. In his mom's head, he's a harmless gamer. In his aunt's head, he's some kind of monster. And the actual truth? He's just a dude doing some pre-op grooming. But how do you possibly fix this? You can't. Running out of the room and shouting, "No, wait, I was just shaving my groin," is arguably even worse.
And that right there is the beautiful, terrible trap he is stuck in. The misunderstanding is horrifying, but the truth is almost just as mortifying to explain out loud. He has no good moves left. So what do? Do you let your aunt believe you're this weirdo for the rest of your life? Or do you come clean with a truth that's almost impossible to say? Seriously, what's the right call here?